Why are Virgos so overly critical? Virgo, symbolized by the maiden or virgin, is often associated with meticulousness, precision, and a detail-oriented approach. Ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication and intellect, Virgos are recognized for their analytical and organized nature. However, these same traits can manifest as a propensity for being overly critical, both towards themselves and others. Let's delve into why Virgos are perceived as overly critical and explore the factors that contribute to this aspect of their personality. The influence of Mercury. As Virgos are ruled by Mercury, they share a planet with Gemini, but the expression of this influence is quite different. Mercury endows Virgos with a sharp mind and an eye for detail. This makes them excellent analysts, editors, and organizers, capable of noticing discrepancies and inconsistencies that others might overlook. However, this meticulous attention to detail can also lead to a tendency to focus on flaws rather than strengths, making them come across as overly critical or nitpicky. The Earth element. Virgo is an earth sign, along with Taurus and Capricorn, and this element is characterized by practicality, stability, and realism. Earth signs are grounded and focused on the material world, which in Virgo's case translates into a pragmatic approach to everything they do. They strive for efficiency and functionality in all aspects of life, from work to personal habits. This pragmatic and sometimes perfectionist approach can make them seem overly critical, especially when they demand the same level of precision from others that they expect of themselves. Mutable modality. Virgo is a mutable sign, which means they are adaptable and flexible, but also somewhat restless and change-seeking. This mutability allows Virgos to adjust their strategies and improve their methods continuously. While this adaptability is a strength, it also means that Virgos are perpetually finding areas for improvement, which can manifest as a critical attitude toward anything that seems imperfect or inefficient. High standards and self-expectations. Virgos often hold themselves to incredibly high standards, and they extend these expectations to others. This critical nature is not necessarily born from a desire to belittle, but rather from a drive to improve and refine. Virgos see potential everywhere, and they genuinely want to help others reach that potential. However, their critical remarks may not always be received in the spirit they are given, especially if they overlook the importance of tact and encouragement in their feedback. Analytical and observant nature. Virgos possess an innate ability to analyze and observe minute details that others may miss. Their analytical nature drives them to dissect everything, from projects at work to dynamics in personal relationships. This thorough analysis helps them to identify problems and propose solutions, but it also means they can come across as fault-finding or overly critical, especially when they point out issues that others consider negligible or irrelevant. The positive aspects of being critical. It's important to recognize that being critical is not solely a negative trait. In many professional contexts, Virgo's critical eye is invaluable. Their ability to identify and solve problems can lead to higher standards of quality and performance. In personal relationships, their desire for improvement can promote growth and development, although the key is to balance criticism with sensitivity and support. Managing critical tendencies. For Virgos, managing their critical tendencies involves becoming more aware of how their feedback is perceived by others. Emphasizing constructive criticism and coupling it with positive reinforcement can make their input more acceptable and effective. Learning to pick their battles, recognizing when it's important to point out flaws and when it might be better to let things slide, can help maintain harmony in their relationships. Conclusion. Virgo's reputation for being overly critical stems from their analytical nature, high standards, and the meticulous influence of their ruling planet, Mercury. While their critical eye is a powerful tool for improvement and precision, it can also be a source of friction. By understanding the root of their critical tendencies and learning to modulate their approach, Virgos can use their insightful observations to foster improvement and efficiency without alienating those around them. Their critical nature, when wielded with awareness and empathy, can be a profound force for positive change.